Greetings to you, Internet. It is I again, Sir Spicer, with another episode here of Darkest Dungeon. If you remember the last time we saw Eric, he ventured into the cove with his group of adventurers and failed to kill the Siren and was forced to retreat. This caused him to turn to gambling, and when he was in the tavern one night, he was speaking to Arsenic Cat, and she told him of the adventures they had and the success of slaying the evil hag in the Weld. This new story inspired Eric to sharpen his sword and train his body so that he could return to the cove and do the Siren in. So he has gathered a new group of adventurers: Casper, the jester, and Brooke, the artificer, or artificial mage, and has enlisted the help of Arsenic Cat I always say that. Arsenic Cat to return to the dungeon and go to the cove to try to destroy the Siren once again. And that is what we are going to do today. So join me now and let's see if we can follow these adventurers and see how their fate turns out. So the little introduction here to the Siren is: haunting melodies and otherworldly bass notes echo from the cliffs beneath the manor. Discover the source and silence it. So that is going to be our goal. So for provisions, we are going to take, like normal on these camping missions, we are going to take 12 food. We're actually going to take, we're going to take 16. And then we're going to take 9 torches. We're gonna go ahead and get 2 bandages and 2 anti-venoms. Alright guys, let's do this. There it is, the Siren. So in the last battle when we fought the hag, there were some interesting mechanics happening there with the cauldron and people almost being eaten. So I'm kind of excited and scared to find out what kind of unique mechanic is going to be involved in this Siren fight. Sirens usually, put people to sleep or sing to them to confuse them. She or he or it also might summon more creatures with its melodies. It's going to be something like that, so let's see if we can figure out how this is going to work. So looking at the map here, I'm almost positive the Siren is going to be all the way up in that right-hand corner. So that's where we're going to make our way. I have Casper up front because they have Finale. So if they start out up front, I can immediately use that move to do massive damage, and that moves them back. And then Eric will now be up front and do his thing as being a top-line fighter. So let us go forth. I'm just going to skip that room behind me. I find it already with the trap. With these longer missions, you really have to focus on your goal. You can't just run around and explore. There's just too much possibility of bad things happening. So we're going to try to focus our efforts here and get to the boss as soon as possible. We were kind of lucky in the hag fight because we found her very early on. But we also had our more powerful troops. We've also upgraded these guys too. So Eric is more powerful. Arsenic Cat is actually level 3 now. She has level 3 gear. And the other 2 also have level 2 gear. So I think we'll have a much better chance. Also with Arsenic Cat's healing, it'll help us last in the dungeon. We are hitting lots of traps, but sick dodge by Brooke on that trap. So that's good. Still no fights yet. Still moseying our way towards the boss. Collecting treasure as we go. There's got to be a fight. There we go. Alright, so as we learn, these big tubby guys like to explode. So we're going to start off by just using Finale. And just, bam, 23 damage, taking him out immediately. Don't want to mess around with that guy. Stabs Arsenic Cat with a slash, or slashes Arsenic Cat. And then attempts to stress her out a little bit. I think she'll be alright. Damage is not our main concern. We have lots of ability to heal damage. We just have to try to avoid stress as much as possible, because that is much harder to heal. Gonna get a poison on the stress wizard back there. Let's see. Oh, I still didn't re-equip his move. That's my bad. Finish him will still be good though, because Arsenic Cat can stun people. Oh, I have to move them around. That's okay, I'll do it after this fight. Destroy that guy. Let's see, and then we will... we're gonna go ahead and just slash this guy for some damage. Yeah, 5 damage. It's not a terribly powerful move, but it pretty much hits everybody, or anybody, so that kind of makes it interesting. Let's see, speed and accuracy. Yeah, go ahead and buff everybody. That's a pretty good buff. It just makes everybody faster, makes everybody more accurate. And let's finish him off with Arsenic Cat. Oh, I see what happened. It was because I moved the Jester for finale. Interesting. So I'll have to keep that in mind as we move forward. That puts her out of place for healing, so I should probably move those two. That should work better. Alright, continuing forward into the next room. Still making our way to the Haunting Melodies. Much bigger fight here, so this would be a much better test of how things go. Definitely want to poison the snail because it has high defense. Awesome. Success. Stress wave on Eric, making him slightly less confident. We could see. We're gonna finale the middle guy and just take him right out of the fight. That's just damage we don't have to worry about. Gonna slap a finish him on the snail, doing 2 damage, which is actually a lot of his health. And then we are going to, let's see, we're going to dazzling light the big guy. Come on, stun. Awesome. Her relic gives her increased chance to stun enemies, so that actually helps quite a bit. Snail Spit on Eric debuffs him slightly, doing a little bit of damage. He should definitely die to the poison, so we're going to slap some poison on the guy in the back, who's stressing people out. These guys are actually very hard to bleed, but poisoning them is much easier. Some more stress to Eric. Let's go ahead and slap a Judgment on the back guy, I think. Or no. Let's go ahead and hit him with a, yeah, Judgment. He's already poisoned. That should be enough so that he dies to poison, hopefully. And then we're just going to, let's see, debuff everybody? Yeah, it's debuff everybody and move Casper back to the front, which puts him in position to use another finale. Which does huge amounts of damage. Let's see. Hit the guy in the back with the bleed. Nice crit. Finishes him off. Snail dies. Alright. And then we're going to use a finale on the big dude. Only 7 damage, but that's quite a bit for him. Like I said, he's got high defense. Let's slap some poison on him. That will help wear him down. And then let's hit him with a... Let's finish him. Crit, 9 damage, nice. I don't think the poison will quite be enough to kill him, so we're going to hit him with a Judgment, which will also heal Arsenic Cat just a little bit, which helps out a lot. Ah, it wasn't enough. Dang it. Literally has 1 hit point. Bleed on Eric, but luckily we can recover that because we have some bandages. We're going to go ahead and play a buff on everybody. I actually want to heal Eric, so I'm going to spend some time to throw some heals on him so that we don't have to heal him outside of battle. Oh, she can't use her heal in that position. That's okay. Let's go ahead and finish him off. Crit for 5 damage. I'd rather have Arsenic be able to heal than Brooke, because Arsenic's heal is just way better. Alright, let's have him use a bandage on himself. It was Eric that actually commented on a few videos back that I should be bringing more bandages, so I have done that. Let's open this chest, but let's actually have Brooke open it because she has more health. So, brave Brooke, open that chest, and it's got treasure in it, which is nice. All right. So continuing forward. So far, so good. Much better than last time we were here. Last time we were here, things went bad really fast. All right, let's eat some of our food. Keep everybody fed. Brooke, open that chest for me. Ooh, nasty gash. Resisted the bleed, though. We're going to light it up a little bit. Trying to keep from being surprised by enemies, because as we know, that is a terrible, terrible thing. Not a lot of room battles here. We've actually, surprisingly enough, haven't gotten into a lot of fights yet. I say that now, but the next room will probably have like 50 bad guys in it. Alright, Brooke, examine this pool of, I'm sure, fine water. Hey, a buff. I'll take it. Lots of traps, though. There seems to be lots of traps here. It is kind of wearing us down. Arsenic Cat has got a little bit less than half her stress. She's been hit by a lot of stress waves. Still no enemies. This is kind of making me nervous. Got a little bit of a scouting going on. Oh, there's a secret door back there. I'm going back, guys. There's a treasure. There's 2 treasures and a secret door back there, and the room is empty, so I think I'm going to go ahead. More hunger. This might have been a bad decision. Let's keep the light up. Let's go this way. There is a trap here. Hopefully Arsenic can disarm it. Nice. That will help with some of her stress. Let's have Brooke examine this coral. Another buff, I guess. And we'll have Casper loot this sack with its gold. Alright, so if we look here, there's a secret room. So if we go here and we push the W key, we get to a secret room, which has an altar. Altars are always good, right? Ancient artifacts. Open it. Gold and jewels. Okay, that was worth it. I think that was worth it. Anyways. Alright, let's head back. Gotta keep our light up. We are burning through our food right now. So I'm going to try to pick this up a little bit. For some reason, I think I'm going to keep the light up. I think somebody is getting nervous or something from it being dark, or something is going on with the light and food, or I don't know, something bad's happening with the food. So we don't have a shovel. I forgot to buy a shovel. God damn it. Well, we don't have a choice. We gotta move. Gotta move, gotta move, gotta move. Don't have a lot of time to diddy-daddle. Hunger again. I'm not sure what's going on there. That is going to really fuck us, because we can't camp now, because we have no food. We really got to blast through these battles. Alright, they are surprised, which is good for us. We are going to use Finale on the stressed person to take them out immediately. 43 damage. That's the most damage that I think we've done so far. Immediately taking them out of the fight. We're going to use Finish Him on the Wolverine guy with the blade hands. We're going to slash him to try to finish him off. Awesome. That's 2 out of the fight. Our next target is we're going to stun the big guy. Always stun the big guy. I don't want him trying to protect anybody. Spear to Arsenic, but, you know, it's just damage, so we can heal that back, no problem. We're going to slap a poison on the big guy because of his high defense, like normal. We're going to slap a debuff on everybody, moving Casper to the front so that they can finale everybody again. This time I'm going to stun the guy in the back, preventing him from stabbing us. Okay, awesome. And then we are going to... Unfortunately, that didn't stun him long enough for him to really benefit from his ability. Let's go ahead and hit him with the hook. Doesn't do a lot of damage, but it does make them bleed. We managed to get the bleed on there. I knew he was going to do that, so now we're basically forced to attack the big guy. But because he's bleeding and poisoned, you know, he'll still take damage. Finale on the big guy, 10 damage, which is quite a bit for him. Let's see, he's already poisoned, so let's go ahead and just slash him up with the knife. Doing another 2. Hit him with the finish him for another 5. And then hopefully, I don't think that poison's going to be enough to kill him, but it will be if we shoot a judgment on him. Alright, now he should die from the poison. Sweet. And then we're going to try to rip through this last guy, so that we can get through this fight as fast as possible here. Slashing Eric for 7 damage, not a big deal. Let's see, we could go ahead and heal Eric. Yeah, why not? Slap some heals on him. Let's spread the healing love around a little bit, finishing off with the axe. Pick up our loot. Open the chest. Quickly as possible, please. Alright, moving forward as fast as possible. We only have 2 more rooms left. Let's grab this torch. Please, grab the torch. Thank you. Use it. We'll keep everything as lit as possible. Another fight here. Another surprise. Good. Good for us. Okay, as normal. Poison the snail. Awesome. Finale on one of the spearfishers. Take him out of the battle as quickly as possible. And then we are going to stun the snail. Possibly. Awesome. And then Eric will get to use Finish Him, which does more damage to stunned targets. So he'll die to the Blight next turn. 6 damage to Eric again. Not a big deal. We're looking a little stressed, but not too bad. Go ahead and slash him up a little bit. Let's play our debuff song to push us up front. I'll have Eric do his thing. Alright, we got 2 food, which isn't enough to feed everybody, unfortunately, but I think we're going to make it here. Hopefully. I really hope so. No fight? Awesome. Moving on to the next room. We just have to get through this hallway, and then we are good to go. Unless the boss is somewhere else, which would really, really not be a good thing. Let's keep the light up. Get this sack full of contents. Some more gold. Alright, we are here. So I'm going to go ahead and use the last 2 food with Eric. Healing him up a little bit. We don't have any buff items. Alright, here we go. I'm pretty sure the Siren is right behind these doors. Let's go ahead and light it up to max and go through the door. Alright, there she is, people. We're going to start right off with the finale. 20 damage. Takes a fat chunk out of her health. We're going to slap some poison on that fish. Good. So far, so good. Let's see what she does. Song of Desire. Whoa. Interesting. She resisted, though. Good job, Arsenic. Resist that desire. Slapping a stun. Awesome. And then Eric will finish it off. Boom. 18 damage. Doing good so far. The stun keeps her from moving. Unfortunately, we will not be able to stun her on the next turn. We're going to go ahead and play the positive buff before we move Casper up front. The extra speed will help us out. And we're going to mark the Siren for another debuff and extra damage. So it's not going to work to try to stun again. So I think we're going to go ahead and just keep slapping damage on it. Hit it with a Judgment. Down to about half damage now. Another Song of Desire against Casper. Okay. Yeah. Why you do this, Casper? It's not cool. So how do I... Ooh, bleed. Can I attack him and get him to come back? Come back, Casper. No, I cannot. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and stun her again. Casper is totally enthralled. Oh, he's gonna use finale. Oh, that's gonna be bad. Yeah. This is not good. Oh shit. They were my main source of damage. Oh boy. Okay, stressing everybody out. Okay. Whew. They returned before they were able to use finale, because that would have wrecked me. Alright, let's play solo ourselves. Move us up front. Let's slap another poison down. Okay. Another finish him. Throw on even more damage. I think we got this, guys. Oh, Eric, resist! Resist the temptation! No! More damage. Awesome. Almost done with this. More stress. Arsenic Cat. God, I have such a hard time saying her name. Alright, here we go. It is the grand finale. Fight her music with your music, Casper. Finish it. No! Why'd you miss? That was your time to shine. Alright, let's, a little bit more damage there. Come on, Eric. Come back to us. No. It's all a lie. You don't really love her. Oh, perfect. Eric actually pulled Casper back up front. This is going to be good. Alright, you're going to get your second chance, Casper. Your second chance to finish this. I'm even going to protect you with Brooke. Alright, we got this. It's all up to you now. Eric's back on the team. Alright, one more time. Your music. Do it. Finish it. Nice. That's going to be the thumbnail right there, just so you guys know. Alright, so we got our man-at-arms. Rampart shield. Lots of resistance. A disease charm. And then an antique. That's worth gold. Alright, we did it. Good job, Eric. You have redeemed yourself. You have traveled to the belly of the cove and slain the beast. We are going to return to town. So not bad. We had a slight, almost starved, but we got a hold of it. Found the Siren and then finished her off. I feel like we used a lot of our supplies, so we bought the proper amount. We didn't actually use the camping, but we were out of food because we were just burning through it. Someone on that team just likes to eat like crazy, especially when it gets dark. So we got 12 crests, 4 deeds, 4 portraits, and about 11,000, almost 12,000 gold. We got some new traits here. So our Brooke, her new traits are weak grip on life. So she has minus death resist trait. But plus speed if hit points are below 50%. Last grip, last gasp. And then minus... Ooh, Lethar... Oh, that's a disease. Yeah. So we'll have to cure that. Can we cure it? Oh. Casper now has a tapeworm. Plus 100% food consumption. Okay, so that was definitely something that was happening. We're definitely going to have to cure that. They also have last gasp. And then they got shocker, which is less stun resistance. And then Eric's... he's got some... That's a nasty disease. Alright, so we're going to definitely have to send them to the hospital. Because that takes out his damage, his speed. I think the other one was like his accuracy or something. So that just really bad for his stats.
The poor caretaker.
But I think all of that is curable. So we have defeated the Siren. Awesome. Eric has returned triumphant. He has restored his honor and has become a much more effective warrior because of it. Thanks to the help of Arsenic Cat, our resident healer, and the insane damage of Casper's awesome solo music. And Brooke helped too, with her shiny artifacts. Alright, so I think that's going to be it. Kind of a shorter episode, but we kind of nailed that, and I think that's a good place to end it. So on the next episode, just to kind of show everybody where we're at, we have defeated a boss in the Weld and the Cove. So the next boss we're going to fight is going to be in the Warrens, and it is the Swine Prince. And I think we're going to enlist Paradox and his group of adventurers to fight that boss, and see if they can come through with that victorious. And then we'll be back to the ruins to fight the second boss there. Everybody is kind of leveling up, so we are getting more powerful. We have a couple people that still need some level 2 stuff, and then we have, again, some more random people. If you left a comment in the last couple videos and you're waiting to be named, I do film these videos a couple at a time, so don't worry, I will get to you. It just might not be in the video that you're watching. It might be a couple videos down the line. But again, if you want to have your name added to the roster and we have room, just leave a comment, or you can just leave a comment and let me know how I'm doing. Or if you have any tips or tricks that if you've played the game and you have some strategies, I would love to hear it. I am trying to avoid any strategies or teams that use multiples of the same hero, just because I feel like it makes it more unique that we have unique heroes. You know, we don't have like 50 Crusaders or whatever. I think that's a little bit kind of lame and cheesy. I want to give every hero kind of their own unique spot in the group. That being said, there's only really one dedicated healing class, which kind of sucks. But I guess that's why, you know, I think Arsenic Cat is going to get a little bit more playtime because of that, because her healing is so good. But, you know, I don't really have more than one. I mean, Brooke can heal. Some other people can heal themselves, but it's just not as effective. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hit the like button if you enjoyed it, and share the video if you wish. And I will talk to you guys later. Peace out.